interesting looking at startups as well. And I don't know if you've been involved with startups in terms of helping create products that meet unmet needs.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've been working a lot with companies that are already working in a set market. They're just, and they're quite bigger corporations, but I've been involved with startups over time because of the space I've been working in a lot and interviewed a lot of startup founders and CEOs. And what I've also discovered, there's two things that startups are quite often in a war with, and there's two wars or two battles they're actually fighting. Number one is a technology battle. In other words, they've got to keep iterating a product until it's the best in market. In other words, meeting the most unmet needs of the marketplace. And
Yeah.
number two, it's a market share battle as well. So you've got to be trying, and these are not separate; they're working at the same time. So
Yeah.
the startup is in two battles. Number one, technology, battle, and number two, they're in a market share battle as well, and that's a challenge. So, do you get involved with startups at all, or have?
Yeah, yeah, we certainly have. We've worked with a number of startups over the years, and it's exciting. They do have different challenges, but
Yeah.
they have no legacy, which
No, they don't. No trust, no credibility. Yeah. Yep.
which can be good too,
Yep.
because they're starting with a clean slate. They don't have the constraints that big companies have. They're starting from scratch,
Yep.
so they can create a brand new platform or architect something that's brand new that is out of the box thinking. Same principles work though. What these
Mm.
startups are trying to achieve product market fit, right? And it all starts with a great product. They have to go through the same steps. They have to make sure the market that they're in, that they've chosen, is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Are there a lot of job executors? Are they underserved? Um, uh, how frequently do people try to get the job done?
Mm-hmm.
We have like 42 questions that we ask to help
Well, okay.
identify if a market is attractive to a particular startup or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they pick the market, then again, let's go uncover the needs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure which are unmet, and then find segments of people with different unmet needs, and then go target the segment that you want to go after, so that
Mm-hmm.
because like you said, they're in a market share battle. They're not going to win the broad market with their first release. They should go after the most underserved segment.
Right. Okay.
You always hear the term early adopters. You
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, people are early adopters. What we've learned is that there's no such thing as early adopter. It's not like they love technology and they want to adopt technology. What it is that those are the people in the market that are struggling most to get the job done. They're the
Mm.
most underserved, right? So
Yep.
we've shown this statistically, and when they're highly underserved, they're willing to go buy a new product or try a new product to get the job done better.
Mm-hmm.
So going after that most underserved segment is usually the fast path to product market fit.
Right. Okay.
So so the segmentation is very helpful in terms of that. Another thing I was going to mention, in startups, they're always looking for their next round of funding. And I tell
Oh
you
yeah.
what, when when the startups, the CEO shows up in at the venture firm, and they show them a plan that says, "Here's why we're going to win. This is the job the customer's trying to get done. Here are the top 20 unmet needs. Here's the one we've addressed. We know they're willing to pay this much more to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
This is the segment that we're going after. Here's how we want to position to them." And they have all the data that justifies why they're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's remarkable, because what they're doing is they're mitigating risk in the minds of the funders, right?
Yep.